What is up, comic book fans, especially you Batman lovers? So, this is a haul that I just got in today that I'm super excited about because this is like custom bind central with like some extras thrown in. So first off, we'll just kind of go in order here. We have the two Nightwing issues that tie in with Night of the Monster Men that'll end up going into a bind, as well as the two issues of Flash that tie in with Batman for the button issues. So those will definitely go into a bind as well when I do the Batman bind. Uh, just some randoms here. We got like the DC Nation number 0. Then I got All Star Batman 1 through 11, but like 3 different versions or 4 different versions of the variant covers for number 1. So yeah, I got a lot of number 1s. Maybe we'll do some giveaways or something. I understand they're not worth much, but maybe somebody wants them. Batman Prelude to the Wedding is a 4 little issue mini, which I will fit in with the Batman binds when I go to do those. So those are fun. I got all 4 issues of that. Catwoman Rebirth issues 1 and 2. I'm not very familiar at all with the Catwoman run, so if anybody has read it, I would like to know what your thoughts are because I actually do not know anything about it. It just came with the haul. So I am intrigued by it, though. I will say that. Then we got the Batman Annuals 1 and 2 and the Detective Annual 1. Then we got what I was really going for with this haul is all of James Tynion's run on Batman Detective Comics. So we have 934 through 981. And there's actually a lot more comics in there than that because there's probably like over a dozen variant covers, as well as the regulars that are mixed in with that as well. So I'll have some covers to choose from when I go to do my bind, I guess. Kind of figure out, which ones I want to do. But I've been reading that. I read a lot of it in the beginning, and then I kind of fell off. So I kind of missed like the last half of James Tynion's run. So I kind of been rereading it all digitally, and I absolutely fell in love with it. I forgot how good James Tynion's writing is. Like, it is top notch. The way he writes the Bat family makes you care about characters. Like, there's people in that book I could normally give a crap less about, but the way that he writes them is so amazing. He's honestly becoming one of my new favorite writers. I really love James Tynion's writing on Detective, and I really wanted to bind it. So that's what I was really kind of going for, and I got this amazing deal on this haul on eBay. You guys, you have no idea how good of a deal I got. I got over 150 issues here for well under $1 an issue, probably closer to like 75 cents an issue. It's a steal. So I'm going to be getting all of those bound. I am going to be doing all of James Tynion's run on Detective in a bind. Then I'm going to collect, 982 on up, with the other runs, and eventually get those bound as well. But James Tynion's run is my first and foremost thing that I need to get done. So, moving on, we have Tom King's run on Batman. This is issues 1 through 57, so it's not his whole run. But it's the bulk of his run. I am missing issues 6 and 23, so I do need to pick those up. And then I need to obviously pick up 58 through, 85 or whatever it was that his run ended on. I still need to get those. But I am going to be getting these bound as well. And I'll be mixing in, the Button and Night of the Monster Men and the Prelude to the Wedding and stuff as well. And with this, so this will be probably about a 2 or 3 volume bind, probably a 3 volume bind when all is said and done. But yes, and I know Tom King gets a lot of crap for his Batman and whatever. I've read probably the first 30 issues of it. I enjoyed what I read. I understand when it gets closer to the wedding, a lot of people, I get it. But honestly, I feel like Tom King's one of those love him or hate him kind of writers. I personally love him, so I don't think I'm going to have that big of an issue with it. But I am looking forward to that. Next up, we have Batwoman Rebirth. 1 through 18, I believe it is. which is, I believe, the entire run. If I'm not mistaken, that is the entire run. If it's not, I'm off by like 1 or 2 issues. I will end up grabbing those issues and binding all of Batwoman's Rebirth run as well. Now, I don't know a whole lot about Batwoman's Rebirth run. I think I read a couple of issues when it was first coming out, but I got them. Part of the Bat family. Let's bind them. Then next up, we have like 4 of the issues here for, let me get a little bit closer, 4 of the issues for the Dark Knights and the Metal. So Batman Who Laughs and Dark Days Forge and Dark Knights Batman stuff. So Mike and I were actually having a conversation about this earlier today, where we were talking about, like, you know, because Snyder had announced that at one point in time, Dark Knight's Metal Omnibus was supposed to be coming out, you know, and we've yet to see it. So Mike and I were joking around about how maybe we should just get them all together and just custom bind them. Well, I've already got a little bit of a head start, so that might not be a bad idea. And then last but not least, I have the 6-issue mini over here. It is the complete 6-issue mini of The Brave and the Bold, Batman and Wonder Woman. It ran for 6 issues. I have all 6 there. Pretty excited. I think I read the first 2 issues when they first came out, and then I kind of fell off, but excited to kind of dive into that and recheck that out. So I've got at least, you know, probably close to 3 binds here. I've got all of Tynion's run, or Tynion's, not Tynion, Tynion. I got all of Tynion's run right there. I got Batwoman Rebirth there. I got All-Star Batman if I decide to bind it. To be honest, though, I wasn't a huge fan of All-Star Batman when it was coming out. I don't know. Opinions change. I guess we'll see what happens. I am interested in Catwoman to see if that's something I want to continue to pick up or not. That'll be interesting to see. I've heard pretty good things, but I'm curious. What are your guys' thoughts on that? Please let me know. And then, yeah, also, obviously, as we all know now, Tynion's now writing Batman, which makes me really excited, especially since he's becoming one of my, you know, favorite writers. Once his run really gets going on Batman, I'm going to bind that too. And it's super exciting because he finally gets to write Batman as a solo character rather than writing the Bat family, which is primarily what Detective was. While it's really great, it's not Batman, you know, solo. So I am really interested to see how he does. I think he's done 2 or 3 issues so far. But I am really interested to see how that all pans out. And I will be definitely picking those up for a bind as well. But here's my haul today, you guys. A lot of books. And I'm going to have another really big haul coming in about a week that I'll have to show you guys too. But there it is, you guys. I'm super excited for all these binds. Like I said, let me know what you guys think about these runs. And until next time, the power is yours.